tried to shake it, find a way to get you off my mind. Really tried to draw that line. One look from you, I'm praying I could call you mine. Baby, you got my hands tied. No more games. Can't we just say its name instead of running away and jumping the gun?
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I am now in the office ready to crack on. As you can see, I kind of did a few tasks before I started work today because it is hot. It is, I think, currently like 29 degrees, which for England is hot, like that's like scorcher, you know. And I'm sure if you're watching from a warmer country than England, you're probably going, that's pathetic, like what are you talking about? But I promise you, I'm not doing the standard Brit thing, but it is hot, okay? So yeah, I thought let's get in the garden, give the plants a water and all that jazz. Saying that, we're on a hose pipe ban currently in Kent, which is, oh, it's such a nightmare. I appreciate why we need them, obviously, but yeah, it's a faff. So I had to water the whole garden with a watering can, because you're allowed to do that, but you're not allowed to use a hose pipe. Like, I don't really understand, but anyway, I did that. And now it's time to crack on with the actual working day. So up on today's agenda, we have number one, do my Etsy orders. I've got a few to do, nothing too crazy, so I'm going to crack on with those in a bit and go to the post office. Number two is I'm going to finish those stars that I showed you last time, so I'm going to paint those with you. And yeah, resin them, and then I'm actually going to show you, like, hang them. The whole plan is to have it all done by the end of the day. But first things first, let's do the Etsy orders. Oh, and also a quick note, the lighting in my office isn't great. Like, I feel kind of like I'm probably in a bit of the dark. I need to paint this room and decorate it. Basically, we moved into this house in November. It's now August, so it's been a while. But you know what it's like when you move into a house. You just, like, time goes so quickly, and we've never got around to decorating this room. So it's a little dark, and it was owned by like a guy before who put like a racing stripe on the wall, which is, I'm sure, really cool for like a boy, but for me and my vibe, it's not it. So yeah, I want to decorate, but if I'm a bit in the dark, I hope it looks okay. But I really need to, like, be able to film in my office, because obviously this is where I do, like, all my work. So yeah, but anyway, side note, let's crack on. Right, let's crack on with the Etsy orders. I feel like I need the fan on, but I will do that when I stop talking, because that will be annoying. Guys, if anyone convinces you to buy a Dyson fan, don't get it, okay? I mean, some of you might say it's great, and it is okay, but for the money you spend, buy an aircon unit instead. Honestly, like, as in the portable aircon units, because they're so much better. And these are expensive, and I wouldn't say it's that great. So that's my Dyson review if you're interested. But now let's crack on with printing. If you did watch last week's video, you will see that I normally print in advance now. However, I put up some new prints last week, and I've made a few sales on that, which is great. So basically I haven't printed those yet. So yeah, I'm going to time-lapse this, or, you know, see you in a bit, because I need the fan on because I am hot. And I feel like I've got all seeds in my from being in the garden this morning. I feel like I've got seed pods, and ugh, not glam, hey? Oh, and yeah, you can see the racing stripe. Not cute. Oh, the sale. How exciting. Guys, I've just broken my tripod. So I'm sorry that the angle's a bit odd, but I can't really get one any better with, I've managed to kind of like tie it back together with a hairband. It's very, very budget, but it will do for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to film it like this, but because it's a bit wobbly and it might not be great, I'm going to do perhaps like a little voiceover now, so I can just focus on making sure I'm not knocking the camera. So I'm now just going to resin these to finish them off. I just used some really cheap resin from Amazon for these. It doesn't need to be anything crazy. But yeah, they're all painted now, which is super cute. I'm happy with that. Originally I bought 5 of these stars and thought that would be enough. And then I feel like I've done like 25 now. And one thing I do, which will pain me for the rest of my life, but it's who I am, but maybe I'm learning a bit, is rather than doing a trial of one thing completely the whole way through, for these, for example, I did the pattern, I liked the pattern, so then I painted 25. Then I started putting resin on them. And obviously I then realised, because I didn't paint a background, the resin kind of seeps into the ceramic, so it darkened it a bit. And luckily on these it actually looks really nice and kind of gives it an antique-y kind of look. But with other things it would really have ruined it, and it would have been like such a waste of my time. So lesson learned in that front. But yeah, how they turned out for this is actually quite nice. So yeah, and also I learned that less is more with the resin, but not too little. I sort of went from one extreme to the other. And then what I don't show you in this, I believe, is with the bubbles that you can get on resin sometimes, the best thing you can do ever is buy, I got mine from Amazon, I swear it was only like £10, a little heat gun. So blast it with a heat gun first, gets rid of the bubbles, and then put it under that. See, I hadn't learned it at this point. Again, the bubbles don't look too bad on this one, I think because the background isn't painted. But when the background is and you've got a really nice crisp finish and you see those bubbles, it's really annoying. So yeah, that's what I did with those. I'm now going to just time lapse the last little bit of this that I have, and then I will show you what they look like hung up in the kitchen. Here they are, hung up in the kitchen. I am so happy with them. I think they look so cute. As you can see, our kitchen kind of has those stars on the splashback behind the oven. So I really wanted like stars there, and they're up all year round. I know they kind of, for some people would probably say they're a bit Christmassy or whatever, but I think because the blue kind of tightens that out a bit, and I just love them. So yeah, they are hanging in the kitchen at the moment. Our oven is kind of in the old original fireplace, so we've got this big beam that it goes across. And yeah, I just think it looks so cute. I'm so happy with it. You'll see a bit more of the kitchen in next week's video, because I'm going to show you how I've decorated for autumn and October, because I have filmed these clips a little later. I obviously, like the last clips, I was moaning about how hot it is, and now it's bam, pumpkins. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm going to try and get these a bit longer. I feel like at the moment they're so short, but it's like a lesson learned and I need to know what to film and all those kind of things. But hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next week. Bye!